Who gave you the name Pudge?
Well, name Pudge was in 1988 when I signed with the Rangers. His Cuban coach, his name is Chino Carajia. You know, when I arrived in Port Charlotte, I was very short. That means short and stocky.
Okay.
You know, short, like compact.
Sure, I got it.
Well, I would say that the nickname fits.
Yeah, so that's what I got the nickname. You know, this kid only was 5'7" at the time, and
right,
and short guy, and he calls me Pudge, and then
it stuck. Now, was there a point where you were like, "Hey, stop calling me Pudge"?
Not really.
You liked it right away? It was okay.
Really. Yeah, that's why everybody knows me.
Yeah,
but at the beginning,
you know, it's funny to say this, but you know, I go to places and you know, I say my name. My name is Ivan Rodriguez, right? And the people start looking at me, but yeah, you Ivan, but I know you from somewhere. But so you're Pudge? Yeah, I'm Pudge.
Right. So
there you go.
And that's the beauty of New York. You could walk through the streets, no one knows who you are. And if you say, my name is Ivan, I got a big deal. What are you ordering? If you say it's Pudge, like, oh my God, Pudge is here. So do you miss it?
Well, yeah, the first couple of years I'm still in baseball. I'm still working with the Rangers. And I do pre and post game also, and for Fox, you know, back home. I do 81 games.
Really?
So I stay in baseball, you know.
Do you miss like I always ask Boomer and guys like you guys who played, and you know, most of you guys say the same thing, that you don't miss the physical part of it and you know, the wear and tear, but you miss being with the guys and that
you
stuff.
know, sometimes, yeah, when I'm watching the ball game, you know, I would love to be there, obviously, behind the plate. That's not in my control anymore. My control is just to watch a ball game and talk about the game after. So I think it's two different things, you know. The first couple of years when I retired was a little hard, you know, because I could have been there. But right now, you know, being out of baseball for 5 years already, you know, almost 5 years, enough is enough. You know, I played 21 years.
Well, heck, you're 44 years old, right? You can't play forever. I mean, that's the thing.
But there's some guys that's almost, you know, like.
Plus that,
well, a couple guys that are playing nowadays, you know, I think they're more lucky. But you played, you know, you had the tools of ignorance, as they say. You know, it's not easy playing catcher. But, you know, for me, Ivan, I would imagine being with the Texas Rangers, you thought, okay, this is going to be the year. We are going to get there. They had a great season. And then they run into a buzzsaw known as the Toronto Blue Jays.
Tell you what, that was heartbroken for me, because when you finish with the best record in the American League, and you're not able to win one game in the playoffs, and then get beat with the two of the best pitchers in the game, which is Cole Hamels and Yu Darvish.
They didn't show up.
And each of the two give up 3-4 home runs in one game. It was hard. You know, I talked to Neil Lehman, one of the owners, and after the game, I wasn't in Toronto, but I called him after, and, you know, there was shock. You know, obviously, I was shocked.
Yeah, but the Toronto's got a bomb squad now. I think that was a series that
wasn't what we expected. You know, if we was a competitive series, could it go for 5 games? But, I mean, lost 3 straight games is hard for us.